Guys, so Oakley and I were a bit bored. So I know we said we'll see you when we get there, but we lied. And we're going to now have a bit more of a chat to you. We thought we'd do like a get to know us a bit more. So if you don't follow us on Instagram, then why not go follow us? It's Oakley Nash Ponies, same name. So go give us a follow on Instagram and TikTok. I don't do the TikToks. Oakley does her own TikToks. I do have the account on my phone, so I can see what's going on for anyone that wants to like have a go at me for that. Letting my child do her TikToks, but I like oversee it, so I can see what she's doing. But she creates her own using CapCut and stuff, so that's quite cute. But any messaging, I can see it all because I've still got the app on my phone. Anyway, so we thought we'd do a bit of a quick get to know us, because there's not going to be that much going on today. When we get to the show, we will show you a bit around and the stable and things, and we're just doing a clear round. So I'm Oakley's mum. Hi. I'm Lindsay. I'm quite old, although I know I don't look it. And I'm single, if there's any like fit horsey dads out there. Or granddads even, you know. So yeah. So I'm a single mum. I've been single mum for about 5 years. When mine and Oakley's dad broke up. Oakley, you tell them about you then, Oaks.
I'm 9. My birthday is June the 8th.
So send her a present.
Yeah. What should I say next?
How long have you been riding? Do you want me to interview you?
I've been riding for...
Shall I interview you?
Have I been riding since I was 2?
Probably younger than that, really.
Okay, we'll say 1 then.
Well, you've been sitting on you've been round ponies all of your life because your older brother and sister had them, so you're like basically born in the stable. So you're at the yard like the day after you were born. So Oakley's the youngest of 5, so she's got 4 brothers and sisters. So she's the youngest of 5. And what was your first pony called? I can't even remember that.
Dandy, the little Shetland.
Oh yeah.
I also had Victor, but he weren't mine, was he?
Yeah, so you started riding on Victor. That was a pony you just used to borrow.
Yeah.
You used to call him Victor because you couldn't say Victor.
Yeah.
And your first pony was Dandy. Was a little Shetland. We bought him, and he was too bouncy.
Yeah, so he got sold.
Bless him. He was really cute.
But all Shetlands are.
But he was too. But you can't learn to ride on Shetlands when you're 2 years old, because you just literally bounce around. You can't get your eyes on trot. You actually need something with a bigger pace. You're probably better off riding on like 14 too.
And then I got Sandy.
Then so we sold Dante to a lovely little home. He went off.
And then I also got that little grey one.
Had a little grey one, Stanley. So I bought him. I think they told me he was 5 when we got him home. I looked at his passport and he would just turn 3. Not ideal for a 3-year-old child.
No, they said that he was way older.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
And he turned like, and he was like.
And then what did you get? I think you've had
then I got Danny.
I think Oakley's had a new pony every year of her life. Now, don't think she's spoiled. I know to some people that may be your absolute dream.
Ponies just might not be right.
But the ponies have not been expensive, like amazing top track, like first ridden ponies for a child to get on and ride, not by any shape or form. They've all been lovely, funny, little quirky ponies, but bearing in she's had, lots of fun ponies. But so what one was next? Danny boy. So Danny boy was a little Welsh.
He was so nice.
He was very slow though, wasn't he? He was like a riding school pony. He was a great.
He got sold to a riding school, didn't he?
Yeah, he was great to learn to canter on and think. I mean, I could lunge you with them, couldn't I?
Yeah, like that.
She used to do no-handed, get her seat doing lunge when she was about 3. I've got videos of that. I'll have to sort those videos out. Oh, it's raining. I've not brought a raincoat here because it didn't so rain this weekend. So that's great. So that was Danny boy. So we had how long did you have Danny boy for? About a year?
No, 2 years.
No, you did
not.
Yes,
he did.
You never had a pony for 2 years.
Yeah,
You've never had a
I
pony for 2 years.
I
You didn't. You sold Tommy and then he came back.
I had Zach
mean, she was the kindest little pony to Oakley. She was brilliant for hacking, brilliant for hunting.
She's never done anything.
She was just really busy for jumping and was a bit spooky with things, wasn't she? With jumps and things.
Yeah, like bow and hat, she loved
But
it.
she was so kind to us. I mean, she was way too much for a 4-year-old when we were 4 when we got her. She was way too much. She was real zoomy, but she was so kind. She would never done any. She would have done everything she could to keep Oakley on rather than get her off.
And now she's at such
She
a
was
lovely
adorable.
home.
She used to go out galloping across the fields when you were 4 years
Yeah,
old and things.
she's now sold and it's like in such a lovely home.
So we
retired.
sold her to the most beautiful home that literally came along. It was like the universe sent this home to us, and she's gone and
It's
to
the
these
best
people.
home that I've ever sold my pony to.
Yeah, I mean, we always sell our ponies to good homes, and I don't let them go to anybody. They go to the right home for them, so I know that they're matched up well. So, and she's gone off, and she's now retired. She's probably about 22 now, is she?
Yeah.
And she'll live the life of luxury. Yeah, she's just amazing. Then we got little Tommy, who was a little rat bag. We bought him
my God.
as a first ridden.
And no, tell them what we didn't know. Tell them what we didn't
Yeah,
know.
so
then we
I
found
was
out.
sold to him as a first ridden. I bought him unseen. I think I bought nearly all Oakley's ponies unseen. Bought Saffy unseen, Danny
Except for
Boy
Nero.
unseen.
Except for Nero. We didn't buy Nero unseen.
Yeah. Who are we talking about?
We didn't buy Hero.
No, who are we talking about? Pony wise.
Oh, and Tommy.
Tommy. So bought Tommy unseen. I was told he was the first ridden. We got him home, and he was just bronking, sticking his head down and bronking, wasn't he? And
Like he was.
so I was like, I'm going to send him.
Like he bolted off if I took him into the field.
Yeah, he was really, really fast. And then I found out a few weeks later,
my
someone
God.
contacted me on Instagram saying, "Oh, we had that pony. That's been was our pony for years." Freddie Fletcher, who was actually a little racing jockey, and Tommy at the time I think was the fastest 12-hand pony in the country. 12-hand, like he was zoomies. So he'd done loads of pony racing. So he wasn't a first ridden at all. So Oakley had to ride him through the Bronx.
And I basically taught him how to jump.
Taught him to jump, started show jumping him, doing little, starting off at 40 centimetres, and they went all the way through to jumping like stepping stones and things affiliated. And then he got sold, and then the people then.
That is probably my saddest, like.
Yeah, Tommy's an actual heart pony. And then he came back to us after a year, nearly about 10 months.
Yeah.
The lady offered me him back for £1. So we got Tommy back, which was lovely. And then we had him for a few months, started doing a bit more with him, and then he's gone off to a little boy called the Boy Rider on Instagram, and he's with him at the moment. Then we got Merlin, who we had for a few months, didn't have.
No, it wasn't after Merlin, was it?
Her? Yeah.
We got Tommy after Merlin.
No, we got Merlin after Tommy.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Merlin, who was just the ultimate dream pony, absolute dream pony. But because Oakley's always had quite quirky ponies, and they're not naughty, they're just quirky, speedy, sharp, funny, Merlin was
Sensitive.
like the ultimate dream first ridden. He would have done Oakley 2 years before.
Yeah.
So Oakley actually found him too boring, even though he was literally the dream pony. So we sold Merlin to what are they called on Instagram?
My Pony Merlin and me.
My Pony
I
Merlin and me
think.
on Instagram. And we're really good friends with them. They've become really good friends of ours, which is lovely. So we see Merlin, we still speak back to Merlin. So that was really lovely. And little Aria, who rides him, is just doing absolutely amazing on him. And then we bought the Sonic, who is.
Oh my God.
So Sonic's quite wild, or was very, very wild when we first got him. He just would bolt over trotting poles on the floor.
No, we didn't get Sonic first. We got Candy.
Oh, we forgot about Candy. We got Candy. Candy was way
Well.
before that. Oh, so we had Candy, the chestnut mare. We got her before Merlin, yeah. So we had Candy. Candy was absolutely beautiful. Is absolutely beautiful. The ultimate hacking and.
She loved
the ultimate hacking and hunting pony, absolutely brilliant all day long.
I did jump some
very strong jumping, and just likes to do it her way really. Never stops, until
She is the most honest pony
very
ever.
honest pony, but just quite difficult, quite fights for her head, and quite difficult to ride round a course
She's
for a little
quirky.
girl. Not naughty, just she wants to just do it her way. She doesn't want to be placed. She doesn't want to be restricted or held and told when to jump. She just sort of likes to rush at the jumps, but then she buries herself underneath and then she launches over them. But she is amazing. She's a dream pony. We've sold her to our really, really close good friends, Sean and Luna. Is Luna on Instagram? I don't think they're on Instagram.
Sean.
Yeah, but so I don't think they're on Instagram. But so Candy we still see all the time. Candy was at our yard for a while. She's just gone because they bought their own property that has got a couple of stables on. So Candy's now gone to live there, but we still see them all the time because they are literally our best friends. So Candy is doing amazing, and Candy was brilliant for Oakley in loads of ways as well. So all Oakley's ponies have taught you loads, haven't they? Like none of them have been amazingly like talented. They're not like, oh my god, that they are so talented. Oh yes. So Sonic we got a year ago.
Yeah.
This has got to be quick. It's not this long, this video. So Sonic we got a year ago.
Oh my gosh, it's already that much.
I know. So Sonic we got a year ago. He was really strong, really fast. Oh my gosh, absolute. I thought, what have I done here? He was so strong, so wild jumping. She has worked her absolute butt off for that pony. No one else has ridden him. He went off to one of our friends for it's about 2 months.
That's because we needed body
because we needed the space, because we had our lone pony come back and da 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 da. So he went off to, but other than that, Oakley's done everything all herself. To our friends Ava, by the way, Ava Nichols. What's her Instagram? Show jumping. So he went off to Ava for a little while, but she did a couple of shows on him, I think. Well, not I think, she did. On Sonic. But other than that, Oakley's done it all herself. She's worked tirelessly with that pony every day, day in, day out.
Her Instagram is AEN Show Jumping Official, and then she's also got a thing called Ava Show Jumping.
Okay.
Same thing.
Sorry, I'm biting my nails. Because I'm going to a show. So she's so Sonic, she's worked really hard with Sonic, and he's doing absolutely brilliant. She's worked so hard, and he's not consistent, and we've had, we're not staying there, okay? And we've had
do you know where you're going?
He's been really difficult to say the least, little Sonic. He's a lovely, kind pony. He hasn't got a nasty bone in him, but he's very anxious and just a bit wild. But he's only 6, he's only young, and he is coming on, and he's very talented. He is really talented. He's got a great jump on him.
And this year we're going to try and do some mini majors on him.
He's super at turning, isn't he?
Awesome. Literally, he can turn on 6 months.
Yeah, he's very good at turning. He's a really good little show jumping pony. He just needs to believe in himself a little bit more. But they are coming together finally. But then over the last 3 months, he's had horrendous. He got some cuts off his tendon boots that slipped and rubbed his pasterns, and they cut his feet. They cut up his pasterns, and it's because of all the mud and the wet. It's taken me 3 months to try and get them healed, and it is. They're still not completely right.
But they're getting way better.
They're getting way better. But I then bandaged him and had him in some turnout boots the last couple of weeks. I didn't want any wet or any mud on them. But he's desperate to go out. He hates keep staying in. I've had him on box rest for weeks, and it just hasn't worked. And I can't keep the pony in. It's just not fair on him. Yeah. And now the turnout boots and bandages have rubbed him. So it's just an absolute nightmare. I just need spring to arrive.
Yeah.
But he's a lot better, and they're not, they're not open wounds and stuff anymore. They're just annoying.
But guys, when we first got Sonic, he was wild. He would bomb to any fence. Like one time, he bombed to this fence and he nearly fell over. He had done a rotational fall, literally.
So they've come on so much. If you know the journey from Sonic, it is a massive, huge transformation.
Like if you go scroll through our YouTube, then you'll see the video when we first got him, and he was crazy. I was just like,
but not nasty. Like none of our ponies have been nasty. They've all been. None of them have tried to be horrible and get her off and things and be not very nice. So then we bought Hero a couple of months ago because I wanted her to have a more experienced older pony, just so that it could teach her ring craft and went in a bit more of a rhythm, and you could adjust and stuff. So you could she could learn to sort of push for her stride or hold, and you know, things like that, because Sonic just wasn't. He was just like bomb, Candy was bomb. You know, it was very difficult to learn on any of the others. So Hero done exactly that. She had sort of 5 really good months on him. She did some triathlon, she did some cross country, some just loads of different bits of arena eventing, all of the stuff that she's never been able to do on her other ponies.
And he learnt me how to do turns. I never. And
he's taught her how to do turns, and he's very adjustable and lovely. And she went out hunting on Boxing Day, and she was jumping 110 hedges and bushes and fences and gates and everything. Amazing pony. But unfortunately, he had a fall on the walker on the 2nd of January, and he just has he's not come back from it yet. So I'm treating him for ulcers and giving him a bit of downtime for 6 weeks, just to try and reset his brain, because he just it literally just, he switched off and he just didn't want to show jump. So we're just going to give him 6 weeks off and then bring him back very gradually, just some arena hires, taking cross country, the things he loves doing, and hopefully he'll come back, because he's such an amazing pony. But he may just want to be at a PC level home, like a pony club home, where he's just doing all different things and not as quite competitive and going out show jumping every weekend. It just might not be his thing. So, but that's fine. There's loads, you know, there's people, other families that will want him if that's what he wants, because he is an amazing, lovely pony. Yeah. So that's it. That's the story of our ponies. And the story of Oakley. You can't. We've done 17 minutes. So Oakley, unfortunately, at the moment, is still only jumping what she's been jumping for the last 3 years.
No, I haven't. I've stepped up to 90s.
No, you have stepped up to 90s with Sonic, actually. Yeah, so we'll be doing springboards and 90s this year with Sonic. But she's still doing stepping stones. But you're only as good as the pony you sat on, basically. So, you know, she hasn't had a top track yet. We'd love to find a top track. Somebody got one sitting in their field, an old one, that would like to step down a bit, teach Oakley how to ride 90s and meters. We're not bothered about doing, you know, the horse qualifiers and the winter second rounds and things like that. We just want to have some fun, but just step up a little bit to help Oaks learn how to do that. So anyone got a schoolmaster sitting in their field that would teach Oakley to do that, we're the people for it. We look after our ponies, they get everything they need, they come before us.
Yeah, literally.
You know, Hero has been treated like an absolute king. He's had everything he needs.
Lots of nice supplements.
They have everything they need. Those ponies get all the physio, all the treatments. I haven't had a massage in years, but my ponies get one every sort of 3 months.
They've got their own massage pad. We never get a massage.
No. So yeah. But anyway, we will see you when we get there this time. We'll show you the stables. Bye.
Bye.